My name's Danish, and my full-time job is to count people's arms and earth and like. It all started at my first day of school, after my family moved from Pakistan to Tanzania. I was busy sketching my dream cars in my notebook, and all of a sudden, I hear a voice in my direction. The teacher, Danish, can you please rise up and introduce yourself? She had put me on the spot. I was in the foreign land, 30 pairs of eyes staring at me. How would you feel when a teacher puts you on the spot in this kind of situation? My mind went blank. My heart started racing. I kept quiet. I started hearing giggles in the classroom, and then tears ran down my cheek. That was the first time I felt the fear of speaking in front of others. The first time I felt the fear of public speaking. Fast forward a few years, I was at college here in America. That fear still stuck with me. It wasn't low, it was part of my soul. Now, when I was little, I had many other fears. I was afraid of the dark, the monster under my bed, the cockroaches. I don't mean the tiny cockroaches here, but the big flying cockroaches I had back home in Pakistan, in Tanzania. But I brought out real these fears. I overcame them as I grew older, but public speaking, no way. I was still afraid of it. But I decided enough was enough. I decided to do something about it, to take that step and find solution. And so I went to one place on the internet where we all look for problems, our solution to our problems. Google. I searched on Google how to overcome the fear of public speaking. The first link told me about the great things I could be if I overcame the fear. Sound like a leader, get a right job, share your idea, give a TED talk, change the world. The second link showed me on the different ways I could overcome the fear. Hire a speak coach, talk in front of the mirror, do online courses, attend public speaking clubs like Talk Matters. That's when I realized that I had it wrong all the time. I thought, you are either born a public speaker or you're not. I was wrong. I realized that public speaking is actually a teachable skill. That means that if any one of you here wants to speak powerful like any of your famous public speaker, yes, you can. We all can now. Some of these solutions work for me, others not so much. Like hiring a speaker, that's what outside of my student budget. But online courses, that's where I learned how to vary my tone up and down, how to talk really fast that I could get someone excited, or too slow, write down to get someone's attention. And I practiced in front of the mirror. At least that's where I had one friend who thought I was good. As for the public speaking club, Thought Matters, that was fantastic. I got to go in front of the others and I got feedback on what I did good and what I did bad. So I did all these things and I realized that first I was trapped in this cold, dark home where the fear of public speaking haunted at me. It put me down. And over here was this promise of sunshine, of green pastures, no anxiety. But the path from here to here was all over the place. I had to do all these things, and I thought to myself, there had to be one simple way. There had to be one way that I could go from here and live to here. So I went back to Google, the shop of on wisdom, did some research, and I started learning and reading a lot about artificial intelligence, about this personal assistant we have in our pocket like Siri, Alexa, who understand what we are saying. Hey Siri, what's the next meeting I have? They understand what we say. What if they could also understand how you're saying something and analyze your voice? What if they could be your speak coaches? What if every single person in the world, anywhere, had their own personal automatic speaker. Can you imagine a world where anyone needed help to help them overcome the fear of public speaking, to help them speak powerfully, to help them share their ideas? That's the idea that God has started. That's the idea that helped us create oral AI, a mobile app that counts your arms and ears, a mobile app that gives you personalized lessons, a place to practice them quietly in privacy, and an app that gives you instant feedback using artificial intelligence. Now, a year ago, when my roommate and I started building this, we were not experts. All we knew is that we want to build something, we want to create a solution. We were not speak coaches, we were not public speaker, we were not data scientists, but we had the power of the internet. So we read a bunch of papers on computational linguistics. We spoke with hundreds of big coaches, trying to understand how they give feedback on their speech. We watched videos on machine learning and artificial intelligence so that we could codify all the things, and we did app because we believe that we can use technology to help people become better versions of ourselves. And the reason I'm sharing my story with you guys today is not to tell you guys go out and build up or be entrepreneurs. I'm saying go out and face your fears. Don't bury them deep inside. If you have a problem, look for a solution. If nothing exists, create that solution. If you don't have the skill, go to Google, find how you can improve your knowledge and create something. For me, it all started when I was little. That first time I felt the fear of public speaking. That's what empowered me to act. That's what empowered me to go on the journey of becoming a better speaker. And this journey is never ending. You will never see the finish line. In fact, there is no finish line in public speaking. You can always get better. Remember that. You can always become a better speaker. You only stop if you tell yourself you're good enough. Thank you. By the way, I was recording my speech. Let's see what feedback I give. Okay, so I had a few filler words like and my pace. Okay, 107 words for a minute, not too bad, good energy. And then some feedback I was giving, almost perfect. I think I need to practice a little bit more. And they saying, look like you be hosting a TED Talk at no time, and my speed 30 slurs and my strength give, and I can even play back my audio and listen to itself. Check it out.